Hello! I didn't actually check my camera to make sure it worked good, but it looks like it's working and audio looks like it's working. Exciting getting reset back up, hoping it all works. And yeah, I'm back. So yes, I'd been traveling. I'd been in India for the past 2 weeks. So I haven't been able to do my streams. Time zones get crazy when you're in India compared to being at home. So yes, super exciting. And what's really exciting is I'm wearing a jersey today. I haven't worn a jersey in years. It's kind of cool. It's pretty cool. Live Coders team. It's really awesome. I'm excited to be wearing this jersey. Yeah, so exciting. Looks like it's you and me, Sweeky. You can help me decide what to work on then, because I haven't worked on gMusic in a while, and I'm trying to even remember where it's at and what there is to work on. But yes. Ooh, and the best part is, my name's on the back. I know. I haven't worn a jersey. I can't tell you the last time I wore a jersey. Yeah. Comment? We can work on comment instead. I'll totally work on comment. Yeah, personalized jersey. Since you're the only one here, you can totally direct the stream. So if you'd rather work on comment, we can work on comment. Should update the title of what I'm working on then. But yes. You want to do comment then? Or gMusic? Wait, there's other people in here now. Comment or gMusic? Taking a vote. What do we want to work on? Anybody? Yeah, I can't remember where I'm at on gMusic either. It's been a while. Alright, let's switch over. See how this is working. What's left in gMusic? A lot. So here's the old agenda, which I haven't updated in a while. And let's run it. We can just run it and see what it's looking like. But it's been a while. So I'm guessing there's a lot to do. And I upgraded to Catalina today, or last night? I don't know. The other night. And now old gMusic for Mac doesn't work, and I can't get it to build, so I've got to figure that out. Which is kind of fun. So I'm actually using Spotify to listen to my own music today instead of my own app. It's really weird. I don't even know what to do. I don't even know what the fix is. I was going to have to ask. I'm getting some weird linking issue. So, kind of fun. Alright, gMusic is launching. Haven't done a splash screen yet. I know I want to switch to doing shell. You're in the Silicon Valley garage? That's exciting. There's one. I haven't been down there. Oh, it's all your IoT stuff you've been doing, right? That's exciting. All right. So we have artists. When you click on an artist, it takes you to this. I remember doing this page, and that looks good. Tapping into an album. Hey, that looks better. The songs count's wrong. And we need a different cell because we don't use the same view for this. It doesn't need to be. All right, so we need to do that. Maybe we can work on this. I started on this and that just looks funny. Let me get up an old 12. It's the XS that has the old gMusic, right? Just compare. All right, so we've got that. Ooh, the equalizer. Equalizer's a fun one. Songs, this looks right. And all the playback stuff works because we brought that over from the old one when you tap on things. I do want to tweak the logic of that. Dark mode. So I haven't even looked how to do iOS 13 dark mode, but I have dark mode. Did I not build dark mode? Ooh, wow. Let's stop and start and see if it picks it up right. Yeah, I have theming. I've always had theming. I did a whole, yeah, I did a couple streams on theming this thing. I think it was 1 or 2 streams. Okay, the dark theme is not right though, because that looks hideous. It's partially done. This part looks okay-ish. But yeah, that's not quite dark enough. All right. Search works. Again, not doing anything with our theming. So we need to fix that. Yeah. And I wonder how to. It shouldn't do that. Yeah, now that you've updated those tests, we need pull requests. All right. So let me. Theming is broken, but we do need to do theming at some point. Do it right. Do the tie into the OS level dark mode. So that way it will change based on time of day if that's the setting you use. So it should be automatic and tie into the OS stuff. So we'll need to do that. Let's work on the album stuff though. The album stuff is getting close. And we're also not getting the new stuff. So if I do go into the same album on old gMusic, we get all this extra stuff. Yeah, look at this. See the difference? Yeah, it makes a web request and finds out what other songs are available on that album that you don't have in your library. So this is all stuff that's the rest of the album basically, because I only have track 2 and 6, and so the rest of the album is available to listen to even though I don't have it in my library. So I'll want to throw that in there. Yeah, let's do this new cell stuff. All right, so to do that, we're going to start out by doing a new cell. Let's do add new XAML file. Okay, XML, no, forms XAML, content view, view cell. Hey, there's a view cell now. I don't think I need a view cell though. Let me double check how I'm doing this, because is this one a view cell? Oh, it is a view cell. All right, so let's add a new view cell. I don't remember the view cell one. All right, album, song, view cell. Am I in preview? Yes. I'm in preview everything. That's how I roll. All right. No, I was going to do. I know. I hope I don't have that same issue. I might. You never know. All right. I was also going to do something on Nightbot. All right. Regardless, we got that. All right. So let's go into here. So now the thing is when we go to our album details page, album details page has this, but now we just need to change it. So, oh, and I like changing these. Just fix this up. Oh, I don't have Keycaster on. Turn on Keycaster so you guys can see my keys. There we go. Looks good. All right. So we have our album cell. Let's go to, and we have our album details. So we're going to change this now to be album song cell. And do I have hot reload on? Do I need to do anything to turn on hot reload? Find out. We'll find out. Now I have ads because I'm on Spotify. I might switch to the gMusic web, the Google Music's website. All right, is this? I thought I told it to run. All right, run. Go, do your thing. Do you really hear like an ad like every like 2 or 3 songs? Spotify? And there's so many ads. Not used to this. I might put the simulator on the other screen and listen to it. All right, so now let's go into an album, and it should look very different. Hello from Xamarin.Forms. Perfect. Let's bring this in. We'll see. Yes! Reloading, no. All right, hot reload didn't, it tried. What in the world was that, though? All right. Let's try that again. Ah, that's interesting, though. I wonder if we can get that to work. If not, this one should be pretty easy to build without hot reload. There's not much to it. But yeah, it's not fun. Oh, sorry, yawning. Tired. Alright, so let's try that again. No, not the medium cell. Alright, reload's not gonna work. Too funny. Okay, well, let's just stop that. Let's go into our cell. Remove this. I want to kind of look at the old one though. So the old one has a number that is centered with double stacking fonts and the extra stuff. I wonder if I should have a button to like add all of these. Like this additional tracks, you don't want to like go through each one and say add to library. That's kind of lame. Might be something to play with. Okay, so let's start with that. Let's go in and we're gonna do this as a grid starting out because I want that the consistency. We'll start with the grid, and inside of this we're gonna have 2 columns, isn't it? Oh, I've not written a grid in a while, but I should not have this much. Column definitions, isn't it something like that? Or is it not yeah, Xamarin.Forms grid. Why am I not getting any autocomplete for that? It's column definitions, right? Or is it like grid dot? We might be downgrading to stable if I can't. Come on, did I hit my insert key? Right, that's what it is. Column definition. The first one we're just gonna put like width. We're gonna put it like at 30 or something like that. And then the other one's just gonna be star. Okay, so now inside of our grid we will have grid.column definitions. Your Twitch is borked. It's not good. All right, now this label is going to bind to these things have I'm trying to remember what that data type is. I think it's just a song or a track, sorry. And track has no, not tracks, they're songs. It's a song. Track is what can be played, a song is the actual thing. So track. All right, so text equals binding, and then it is track. Okay, so we've got that. Next, we're going to do, I want it to match how we did our media item cell. And I think this is what I did. So we'll snag that guy, throw that in there. Don't need the design time stuff. And let's run it. All right. I'm wondering how I'm going to do that additional track syncs. That could be tricky in Forms. All right, and then this, I need to do column, or no, grid dot column equals 1. Did you buy it? Okay, I need to disable hot reload because that's driving me nuts. If you bought that shirt, that's amazing. I hope you did. How'd I find that? It was... Which one are you getting, Sweeky? Are you gonna get this one? So inside joke, well, I don't know if it's that inside anymore, but Squeaky likes saying "ew, David" to David Ortnow. So David Ortnow is probably not watching this, so has no idea this is coming. But Squeaky's plan is to buy one of these shirts and wear it when she's the guest star on David's live stream. So that's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be great. All right, that's gonna be awesome. Okay, that's looking better. Now I need to center that label. It's looking pretty good. All right, oh, and I need that third grid because how did I do it on this one? View cell, oh, wrong one. Well, how did I manually added it, didn't I? Right, the more button. I just add it to the stack at the end. All right, we can do that. Oh, but I'm doing mine as a grid. That'll be fine. Okay, so let's go to our album cell thing. And then album, this one. This I can say vertical options equals center. Right? Let's run again. Man, I wish that hot reload would work for me right now. No, I don't have Slack open right. Okay, good. It opened on the right screen. I might take a screenshot of that, may cause the hot reload to happen, and then I'm going to complain and file a bug that it's not working. All right, let's try this again. Hey, that's looking pretty good. I need some padding. Let's make this grid column bigger. Let's go with like 40, and then margin equals 6. Does this give me a stack trace? Yes, it does. I'm gonna just complain about this. I'm just complaining really quick. Actually, I thought I copied that. Copy, paste. Why is that not pasting? For some reason, I can't paste that into Slack. Let me try doing it. Just take a screenshot, and I'll paste that. All right, that's good. Let me just get that stack trace again, see if I can get it. Create new. I can't paste into Slack right now unless this did not copyright. I know, maybe we'll just gist it. Let's see if I can paste here. Oh, so it's not that, this is not copying. All right, found another bug. All right, that lets you copy and paste. All right. Except it's not formatted, it looks funny. All right, pasted that in. We're good. Leave that. David yelled at Cody. I missed that. All right, we'll stop this. Let's run this again. No more pressing save so I don't crash the app. Object disposed. That's so not fun. Actually, I wonder if I'm out of date on stuff. Let's update. There's a Xamarin.Forms update. Let's update. All right, we're gonna update Xamarin.Forms. We're just gonna update all of our NuGets, all of our NuJs. And I wonder if that'll fix it. Accept. Update. Run more updates. Man, updates are slow. And this music is slow. Oh, and I tried opening gMusic, but yeah, I can't open. I tried rebuilding it. Not used to using it. All right. Update package. So how's everyone else going? Everyone else's projects are doing good? Everyone's having fun? Everyone ready for winter? It's getting so cold outside. It's 47 degrees Fahrenheit, which is really cold. Not quite 0 in Celsius, but it's cold. So not ready for winter. Alright, you done? I'm definitely not ready for winter. Totally not ready. Actually, I kind of live inside, so it's not too bad. Packages are updated. Let's run this again. So for me, it's really not too bad because like I work from home, I live at home, I'm here a lot. Found tiny chocolate chip cookies. My house is like almost snack free right now, and I have like no caffeine in my house, which has been kind of fun. So I have not had caffeine since I got back from my trip because I haven't gone to the store or asked my wife to buy any. I have none. It's kind of fun. Not really, but it's kind of fun. I'm fine. I'm making it. All right, let's let this run. Let's see if this will go. Either way, I like how it's starting to look. It's this one. All right. Padding. I don't like the padding on it. Doesn't look good. I like how my other one I had it like perfectly lined up with that line. Wonder if I can do that again, because that looks good. Alright, so let's try giving it like a 12. Save and see if we're going to crash. And we crash. Okay, updating NuGets didn't fix it. Let's go to the old school reload. Or stop and start. Sad. This is where it shines when you're tweaking margins. It's sad. Actually, I might just do it on the grid. Leave that as a 6, then let's offset the grid. That way I can do just a left. 'Cause that's better. Alright, I keep losing the cell. Alright, so grid. We will do margin equals, what is it? The x's first, so we'll do like 6. We'll do 12. Actually, I can go check old gMusic. Oh, don't save! Don't save! Okay. Gotta kill Spotify. It is killing me with these commercials. We are going to... I'm just gonna throw music over here. Play.google. Is it like play.google.com/music? I don't actually ever go to the site because I just use my apps. And we can try looking what that crashes. I just have no idea where to even begin. Here, let's go. What do you mean? Is there another gMusic app? Like desktop? I don't think so. Let's switch gears really quick. Let's try looking and seeing why my Mac build on the old one doesn't work. Oh, well, that crashed. Ooh, what's this? I'm gonna look at it. Beautiful cross-platform. What language did he use? Ah, it's all JavaScript and HTML. So I'm wondering if he just wrapped the web app then. Yeah, that's the web app. Maybe I'll just download that. That's exactly what the website looks like. So yeah, it's just, okay. You know what? Let's grab his. That'll work. I still want to know why my build's broken though. Yeah, the nice thing about just wrapping the native web app is you don't have to do anything. You just wrap it. And then as Google updates their stuff and makes it pretty, yours is pretty. Okay, build. What's the build? Oh no, I don't want to look at the build. Circle CI, how do I download the artifacts? Artifacts gatherer. I don't know. I don't know Circle CI. I don't want to run his build. Yeah, the releases. Let's just go to his releases and download the Mac one. That is a ridiculous link. You think though that downloading it directly from, let's try this. And then let's run my build and see why my build is bad. Alright, so when I run my build, let's go off of breakpoints. See what happens. I'm gonna launch his music player. What accessibility features is it going to use? Just, I wonder if it needs that for playback stuff. Alright, so I'm gonna sign in and move this to my other screen. All right, well that's going, yeah, here's my build. I get this cannot create weak reference because the current deployment target does not support weak references. And I just haven't Googled that yet. Maybe this is a new thing with Catalina. Come on. Just go to Google. Actually, let's Bing it. Isn't that what you guys tell me to do? Sweeky at least? Yeah, that gets nothing. Okay. Hey, there we go. That's phone gap people complaining about. I wonder if there's a setting inside of our Mac builds that I need to check. I have no idea. I don't even know where to look. Yeah. If anyone has thoughts. Because I don't. I was going to ask inside of our Mac channel. Actually, let me start that conversation so that way I can get it fixed. Wait, I didn't finish logging into this other app either. I am so distracted right now. Not having music really messes with me. Logging in to music, because I need music. One password. Slack. Let's go ask in the Mac team. Where's the Mac team? Am I not in the Mac channel? There we go. Join channel. All right, maybe they will know. Maybe they will know. Now I'm almost logged into this other app. Maybe we can fix that during the stream if they know, because that would be fun. Fun to figure out, fun to fix. And yeah, hey, this Google Music app thing will work. It's just, like I said, it's the web app, so there's a lot that is going to be missing. No equalizer. Everyone needs an equalizer. All right, maybe we'll work on the equalizer because we're almost done with this page. Let's switch back and let's look at that. Maybe someone will reply. It's the end of the day for a lot of people on the Mac team, on all the other ones. Yeah, having like all the native stuff is nice and all the stuff. All right, so let me guess. Yeah, where's the radio stations in here? I want you to like, I'm feeling lucky radio station. That's like the best. I don't want to have to pick what I'm going to listen to. Use your AI. Figure it out. Now I have to pick what to listen to. Yes, this should be better than the Spotify one. Oh, wait, I found the I'm feeling lucky. I found it. Button was hard to find. Okay. Oh, and I can't have individual volume. Oh, I can. I found it. All right. We'll see how this goes. Maybe the music will be good. Maybe it won't. We'll find out. All right. So let's run this again. Let's see what this looks like. Let's fix some padding. Let's clean this thing up. For those of you who have joined, you'll notice I am wearing a jersey. Hey, oh, my preview window is like frozen. Hopefully everything's been working still. I notice my preview window is not. But I'm wearing a jersey. All right, it looks like it's working. I'm moving. And has my name on the back. I'm really, really excited about that. And yes, it is a live coding team jersey. We have coding jerseys. It's like the coolest thing ever. C# Fritz made this happen. It's just awesome. All right, hey, that looks perfect. I lined that up great. Yes, has the Twitch logo there, and it was done by Content Labs. They're the ones who sponsored these as well, which is really exciting. So, yes, has the Twitch logo because all of us are Twitch streamers. So, I mean, all the esports guys get jerseys. Why don't the coders? Okay, so the only thing really missing on this screen is that is way too big, and that needs some better padding around it. And I need to get the dots here. And we might do the additional stuff. The additional thing is going to be tricky. We can look at it and see why. Yeah, let's look at that. Let's see if we can get that implemented, because that's going to be tricky. For that, we're probably going to need to do a view model to make that thing work right. So we have this album details, and album details has this list view, and we just data bind this thing. Give it a group info, give it a data source. The problem is we need to do some kind of a mixed data source, because we need a data source that's not going to be grouped for the top part and is grouped for the bottom part. So I wonder if we do, I'm wondering if I need this anywhere else. This is tricky. All right, let's think this through. So what I'm going to need is either, if we do an observable collection of a, let's try this. I might have to wrap this, because what I need to do is to make grouping work in Xamarin.Forms is you do a list of a list, right? An iList that can return this, like in this case, I have this grouped list. And if it's a grouped list, it has the stuff to do all the grouping on it. I also, you'll notice in the old one, I don't have a header unless it's the bottom one. The additional tracks has a header. The other stuff doesn't. And that's easy to do when I'm dealing with the natives. But when I'm not dealing with native, I'm trying to think how to do that. Okay. Thoughts? Anyone have any ideas on the right way of doing that? So I could do an observable collection that is then going to take a non-grouped one of these things. Well, it's not grouped because it's weird. Actually, yeah. It's, this one's not grouped. This thing supports group, but I have it not grouped. So I might just write a little simple wrapper thing. I'm trying to think if I need this anywhere else. I think this is the only view. No, I do this elsewhere. If we go to an artist, oh no, I have an online tab. The online tab has the extra stuff. All right, someone asked me for the full build log. People are awake in the Mac team. Yay! I'm gonna go back and get a build log really quick. So I can have a grid stack with a list view, but I don't want to do two lists. The thing is, it's one list view. Yeah. Hold on, I'm just gonna press save because I don't know what's going on. I think I know what to do. What we're going to do is I'm going to create a wrapper to deal with the two grouped things. I think we need a wrapper class, and I wonder if I send nothing back. Hmm. Then not having a header for the first one is going to be the tricky part. Why does this crash when I switch solutions? All right, so I'm also going to link them source code. Nice thing about working on open source stuff. And they're like, oh, it's not working. Like, hey, how do we repo this? We'll just go build this. GitHub, gMusic. And okay, so let's launch this again. Sorry, switching topics. When I have someone willing to help me, I kind of want to take advantage of that. Okay, this is launching. Let's get this line back up. Oh man, I'm seeing the closed caption stuff. You'll notice I added closed captions to my screen. It said something about Bill Bucky. That's kind of funny, which is not right. But we'll see how well this works. It's kind of nice having closed. What is going on with my windows? But yes, I added closed captions that you can enable or disable so that way more people can watch the streams. Yeah, if you there's closed captions. You can like click the little CC button. I added that today. It's so cool. Although a lot of things it's saying I'm saying is wrong, but it's still cool. Say your full name, Sweetgreedy Sapat, or wait, I know it's Sweetgreedy, and it's Sapath. Am I right? I'd have to look. I never say your full name. Sapathy. I was close. I couldn't remember. Sweetgreedy Sapathy. Sorry, I never say your full name. Ever. Okay, where was I? Let's build this. It says you're greedy. Sympathy. You're a greedy sympathy. That works. I think it's powered by Google. It's an open source plugin that you just add into OBS, and it adds stuff for you. Closed captioning. Okay, let me get this build output. Copy this. Let's do this in a gist because this is going to be big. Gist. All right, they're also asking what the minimum target is. Oh, that's inside the info.plist, not inside the options. Right? 10.10. So what version am I on? I don't even know what the numbers are anymore. 10.15. Let's try changing that. Just to see if that makes a difference. Rebuild. Building. It's building. Well, I need to change my music because it's getting lame. Hey, that's getting farther, isn't it? Oh, nope, same error. All right. Let's close and go back to coding on gMusic for iOS. All right. Okay, so to build this, what we're going to do is we're going to have to build a wrapper class, as I was saying. I don't know if this closed captioning saves with it. I can't keep up with it because my preview window keeps locking up, which is kind of funny. All right, so let's look at. Okay, we're gonna build this. I'm just gonna close my thing. I don't need it. Hopefully the stream doesn't lock up because I don't see a preview anymore. All right, so we're gonna build a wrapper to work on this. What we need. Let's just do it right here. So we're going to need an observable collection of a list of items. But in order to do the grouping stuff, we also need an object that'll have the grouping data on it. I hate this API. It's kind of crap. And so that's what I've done here is I have my group info. Which then has the display string on it. All right, so let's create a grouped list. And it is list t public string section. That way we have something to bind to. No, but that will. I wonder if that's what I need. Let's make this an iList. And we're going to generate implement interface. Public iList. And I will do public grouped list iList t items. All right, and now let's initialize this as a field. So now we can just say items. And we're just going to fill this thing out. I hate writing all this wrapper code. Okay. Oops. Ooh. All right. Why is typing not working? Okay, so keep wrapping. We'll get there. We'll get there. Okay. Okay. Items.index of. It's just painful to do all this code. It's one of the things I want to make sure that I do right in comment, that you don't have to do odd things like this. Like wrapping weird data types. I think I actually liked the grouped stuff. Okay, remove at. Almost there, guys. Almost there. All right, so this gives us all of that just to be able to add the section. Okay. So we'll need to do override on appearing. We will have, for now, let's just have a list. Trying to think. And we'll say async void. Hey, thanks for the follow, Zergberg. Okay, so we'll do an async void load additional songs. If as loaded, return. All right. Wrap this puppy in a try catch. Now what we're going to do. All right, so log manager. Do I have log? I think I have my log. I think I've added the log manager. Maybe it's. All right, so there we go. Log manager.share.report ex. Put a breakpoint there. Let's hope this doesn't happen. Okay. So where we're going now is we're going to need to do var additional songs equals await. But now I'm trying to remember how to get this. So there's API, not API manager. There is music manager.share.get online tracks. There we go. And oh, I don't save this, so we're going to save this off to a field. So now I have album. All right. And now what we'll do is we'll say observable collection. And this is going to be our grouped, what do we call that thing? Grouped list. All right. And it's going to be a grouped list of songs. And this will be, we'll just call songs equals new. All right. So now when this thing is created, we will say this dot add new. And what we'll do here is just pass this thing in. And right, because I thought this had iList. Oh, it's not a typed iList. You know, let's untype these because we don't care about types. That's going to change this interface a bit. All right, so I get to delete some of this, a lot of this. And then what else is missing? Oh, it's the same thing, just object. Should not have deleted all that. All right, term items. We'll just fill this out. Equals value. Is that hopefully the only one? Items. Items.add value. All right. Again with the copy to. Dot copy to array. index. All right, we're getting there again. Right. All right, so we're getting somewhere. All right, so now that we have that, we can just pass that in. And then let's also, no, we're going to leave that as it is. And let's hope that works. Okay, so now once that loads, we should then have additional data. All right, so we'll have the additional data. Now we can just say songs dot add new grouped list. Right, okay. And now we can do section equals strings. Let's go grab our strings dot additional tracks. So we'll keep it localized. That should work. We'll see what happens. All right. So I think that'll work. I really think it will. I've never liked the boilerplate that's needed for group data in forms. All right, the hot reload team's telling me that I need to talk to the forms team about that crash. All right, so we have nothing because I didn't set this to be grouped. So now I need to go into this, and we set this list view to be grouped. And I don't remember that nonsense, so we'll just go. I think that's what I need. Oops. Put this right there. And we didn't call it display, I called it section. Yeah, I can never remember the grouping stuff. All right, run, run. Let's see this work. All right, here we go. All right, we are getting somewhere. Something happened. It's this one with some. Oh, I didn't tell it not that we've already loaded, not to deal with that again. All right, so let's navigate out. Let's go back in. All right, the API is saying there's nothing. All right, so now we're just gonna say as loaded equals true. Now, if additional songs dot count is greater than 0, do that. That way we don't add that additional songs if we don't need it. Let's see what's going on here. All right, so while that's building, let's see what happens here. I'm really curious why we're getting empty list back. All right, so it's saying it's the Google provider. Perfect. Let's go to implementation. We really only have the Google one. Well, there we go. There we go. All right, well, let's uncomment this and see what's going on. Huh. I'm just going to uncomment this one too. I've had a few of those where at the beginning I just didn't have enough stuff copied in, so I just commented things out. All right, build errors. Let's see what's broken. Songs. Yeah, what's it talking about? Errors. Error. All right. I kind of want to go to the old one and see what's going on there. I keep yawning. So tired. One of my kids decided he wakes up every night at like 4 a.m. right now. It's really fun. All right, so this is on the get artist details, which we're not ready for. So let's just comment that one back out, and we'll fight that one when we're ready. Yes. And my body's still confused from being in India for 2 weeks. All right, let's see if that builds. Overzealously uncommenting stuff. Oh, I did change the search result stuff all the way around, didn't I? Because now it allows things to come back in an order, like a preferred order, and that's why that stuff isn't building the extra results. All right. Hey, that's gonna work. We should now actually get some some additional track results. See if the Mac team ever replied. Nope, only the hot reload guys. Okay. Let's. I hope additional songs has count. Yay! But I still have that blank header. I need to figure out how to get rid of that. Hmm. Yeah. I don't know how to get rid of that one. How did I do it in the old app? So in the old one, that's the right one. Projects. My computer feels like it's going really slow. I have something eating CPU. Yes, I do. Something is Edge. Edge. What are you doing, Edge? I might lose chat because I had Edge in chat. Or chat was an Edge. Holy cow. The machine seemed very sluggish. Very, very sluggish. Now I see why. Alright. Let's put that chat back and let's hope that doesn't bog it down again. Okay, so now inside of here I had a view controller album details. Oh, whoa, why are these set to particle? Updating messed up everything. Alright, so yes. Alright, so inside of here, in the old one, I override some stuff. That's album details. Okay, let's go look at that view model. Album details view model. Now, I did some sneaky things in the old gMusic. Some really, really sneaky things. So each of my view models were respectively like a data source or whatnot. So inside of here, I could have if else stuff and actually override header for section, else return nothing, right? Yeah, that's what I did. So returning null you think would do it. And a lot of these are partial classes, so I had stuff in iOS versus Android. Okay. Let's go look at song view model. All right, base view model. Yeah, see, I could just do if iOS do this, else Android do that stuff, which then I could again. Oh, I liked that. Give you arrows. I forgot I did that. And so that table view model is the same thing. That lives elsewhere though. Okay. So returning null, which is what I'm doing, isn't enough. Oh, I know why. I set the background to transparent. So the old one has one. It's just no, that's not transparent. Huh. Okay, I'm not sure how to do that in Forms. I'm gonna have to Google. If anyone has thoughts. Um, I see you have new emotes. I have 0 emotes. I need to add emotes. I need to find an emote designer and add some emotes for my stream. Alright, I don't know how to do this. I'm gonna have to think about this if anyone has thoughts. For now, we've got this kind of working. It is actually working quite well though. I like, oh, whoa, whoa. Oh. The font's too big. Font's too big or my grid's too small. Let's go to our cells. Let's see what that looks like. I could probably just drop the font size down a tad on that. If we make these the same size, all right, remove breakpoints. We know it's working now. All right, that fixed those. That looks fine. Minus that extra white space. I really have no idea how we're fixing that. And all of these headers need help. My old style headers were so much nicer with no background. So that's going to need some cleanup. Also, you'll notice the quick jump on this one only shows up if there's enough of them. Like songs should have that. But if it's small, it didn't actually add that because there's no need. Just those little details. Does Forms let you dynamically hide that based off the minimum number? There's an API in iOS. You say, hey, minimum. So I just don't want to do the math or think about it. I like that it just does it for me based off that setting. It's alright. That's minor things. Alright. I don't like. I need to fix this scrolling so that top scroll doesn't scroll. Because the old one is nice like that. Like, so yeah, let's go fix that. Yeah, the dynamic thing's what's nice. Is just do it magically or not. Okay, so let's commit some stuff because we've done some cool stuff. Um, album details looks better and has additional tracks. Okay, push that up. Now let's look at that panorama control. So So it's set as a horizontal, but it's still allowing it to. The problem is it still lets it scroll vertically. I mean, yes, vertically. I mean, we do have. So it's got to be something when it sets that root size. It's setting it too big. Minor detail I want to fix at some point. Don't lock up IDE. I'm not sure the right way of fixing that though. Alright, this preview's having quite a few crashes for me. Alright, let's fix my window again. Alright. Well, what else should we work on then? Anyone have thoughts on what to work on next? Equalizer, yeah. Equalizer should be fun to do. That's got some complex UI. And I actually want to add more to it. It's just so hard to fit this on a phone. I thought I fixed the shadow on those, the order, or the air. Maybe I did. Yeah, it's a lot. Whether it's on or not. And I like how it disables. Fun little thing. As well as the toolbar for like editing, undo, renaming. And I want to change the logic if you ever edit one of these, that it makes a copy rather than actually changing the built-in value. Reset, we'll reset. Yeah. Animated play thingy. What? You're talking about the like current. Why isn't that going? This thing, which didn't update like it's supposed to. No, this is not a native. This is my own app. This is gMusic. It's far from the native one. So let's throw this in here. So this is the new forms version. You can see I'm rewriting the old one. See you later, Sweekie. So yeah, I'm rebuilding my own app in Forms. It has a lot of functionality, so it's a lot of work. All right, what if we do the little overlay with the little stuff is actually really, really easy. There's nothing fancy there. Maybe we'll do that because that's going to be really easy to do. And I'm okay doing something easy. Well, the old one is just me setting heights based on percents, which is just super simple. We can do the same thing in an absolute layout. Just thinking my way through. Do I want to do that? Why not? It's the, did I call it visualizer view? I don't even know what that thing's called. Level meter. That's what I called it. Level meter. Super, super simple. All right. All right, so let's add a new view. This one's gonna be fun. And I'm just gonna do this one all in code because, yeah, it's going to be all code stuff anyway because we're gonna be doing dynamic heights and stuff based on percents. All right, so level view. All right, this one's gonna be an absolute layout. All right, absolute layout. Now this is going to have, I wonder how fast Forms can lay this out. This is going to be interesting. We'll see if this works. If not, we may drop down to native to do what we're trying to do because we're going to be doing some like really fast stuff. Or we could do this in Skia. This would be a great thing to do in Skia. Maybe we just do it in Skia. I hate drawing in Skia, but maybe we can do Skia. Skia sharp dot. There's something with as I have the forms thing already added in here. Nougats, Skia sharp forms. Dot forms. What's in that namespace? I'm gonna Google just to get the names on this. Skia sharp. Here we go. There is a view. Look at this. I want rectangles, not. Oh, I wonder if this should be fine. I just hope that it's transparent enough. All right, so this SK, that's, never remember that. All right, perfect. And now override draw. What is it? It's override paint, on canvas paint. Yeah, this should be really nice. I think Skia is really nice. I like how whatever I do on one, it's going to look identical on all of them. Canvas. What's it give me on this canvas view? Okay, canvas view. Oh, paint surface. On paint surface. This is the one I want. All right, there we go. Now I'm going to be doing rectangles. And I think I have some painting rectangles somewhere. I don't want to do circles. And remembering how to do this code kills me every time. Actually, there was a Skia Xamarin designer. I'm trying to remember. Here we go. Kimono designer. Remembering this thing. Let's see if this thing still works. All right. Did he not have any releases of it? I don't want to build from source. I might run into the same exact issues I have with gMusic. Does he not have a designer? Do I have it installed? Yeah, I have it installed. Let's see if this launches. Kimono designer! Yay! All right. And so I'm just gonna say iOS, or I can just say forms. It doesn't matter. Wow, that's funny. All right. So I can say, let's just do a There we go. I like it. Okay, so we're just gonna throw this in here and let's get the namespaces we need. Rectangle fill color. Did he not have a variable for that? We'll just go with that for right now. Okay, now instead of these, I can just get the right bounds. Let's just see if this works. I'll say e dot. There we go. All right, that should be easy. Let's throw this thing in somewhere, make sure it actually draws and does something. And then we're going to change all this, but I just wanted that initial code so I didn't have to write it myself. So yes, Kimono Designer, really nice. And it does all kinds of fancy stuff with Bezier curves and text and fancy, fancy stuff. Okay, so let's go into... Actually, this size may be crazy. That might not work. So that's the color. Here's the points. So we're going to start by saying we need to define the rectangle. New sk rect. And we'll say 0, 0, comma. Then the right, we're just going to say, we'll say 20. 20. All right. Do that. Now let's go into we have a control for this art view, which is an absolute layout. Now we're just going to add this to all of them just to make it easy. So now level view. All right, so we'll say level view. Now this dot children. Oh, sorry, we need to make new this thing up. So if that's the frame, that looks good, that looks good. We'll say level view equals new. All right, level view. And then we'll say, try to remember how this works. Oh, I'm laying it out manually? Okay, easy enough. We can do that. This dot children dot add level view. Okay, so now on this layout, now we're gonna say level view dot layout rect. Now this should add some weird view to everything. Actually, I'm gonna open up a new instance of this. The Mac team's asking for better logs from my Mac stuff I was doing. All right, new one. Let's get this launching that. Okay. Hey, look, check it out. There's my little 10 by 10 little line. We're good. All right, so let's do something better now. Let's jump into here, and we're going to make that thing dynamic. So let's close all. Let me just get this going really quick. All right, let's do build. Okay. Oops, let me move this over so I can still see chat. Okay, so now that we have that, let's do some dynamic stuff. We're going to start by making a function, void draw rect sk canvas, and just trying to think. We will have, yeah, and then we'll just say We'll just go with that. So now we can move all this into here because we're going to do this twice. I don't need that rect anymore because we'll pass that in. And I don't need that because we have a canvas. Okay. So we have that now. Now what we're going to do is we're going to base things based off the audio level. And I'm wondering if I even have that stuff set up. We're just going to do with two different squares starting out right now. So we'll say void update rex this dot set. There's something about invalidating this stuff. Trying to remember on this. I thought there's something about set needs displayed or something. Not seeing anything. Invalidate surface, that's what I'm looking for. All right, so first we're going to say, and we'll have, actually we'll just leave it up where it's at. All right, so we're going to have sk rect left rect, okay, rect, right, rect. And we will say equals new. Okay, so now override. There's something on the size changed on measure. No, that's not the one I'm thinking of. On size allocated. All right, so on size allocated, we're going to update these rectangles. That looks right, that looks right. All right, so now before we invalidate this surface, we will say left rect. So let's say we're going to center this in the middle of its size, right? And we're going to do two tall ones. So let's come up with a constant. Const with actually we want this as a, these take floats or doubles, floats. Okay. So we'll say const float width equals 10, and we'll go look at the old one to see what these widths are. Width spacing equals 10. And actually this other build should be finished, so I can go grab a build log. Create new. All right, posted that other login. All right, let's go back to where I'm at. Okay, so inside of code, I should have constant somewhere up here. Right. So here's the padding, here's the width. I'm trying to think if I have anything set. Oh, I don't have any constants. I thought I did on this one. So this one is purely dynamic. So padding is 5. That's the only one that's set. Bounds divided by 2. And then I say, okay, so I just fourth it. That works. And we'll put that padding as 5. I like it. We might increase that. We'll play with that. All right, so let's do some math. And you know what? Let's why do this why do this, right? Start over. All right, so the middle of this is going to be, oh, this does have bounds. Dot width divided by 2. We're just going to call that the mid. We're just going to go with that for now. Okay. Left height. This is going to be, this is for now, flow left. This gets updated based on, we're going to deal with that. All right. All right, so new skrect frame dot x frame dot top frame dot right frame dot bottom. And those are doubles. Oh, of course it is. Okay, yay. All right. And now for now, we will also say these are just going to be equal to, in the old one, I have a thing that updates those based off of the audio state changing. And so it subtracts 10 out of each of them and then sets it based off the percent. So for now, we're just going to say the height. We're just going to make them both full, which equals bounds dot height minus 20. We'll just go with that. Perfect, perfect. Okay, let's just run this and see what that does. Oh wait, I'm not doing this right. All right, so now what we'll do is we've got those updated, done. So now here, what we'll do is draw rect. Let's just get the canvas. Our canvas equals e dot surface dot canvas. We'll just say canvas, comma, left rect. Then we'll draw the right one. All right. That should now draw two squares that are, yeah, we'll just see what it does. If my converting logic was right, this will give us some nice little squares. Rectangles, not squares. Hey, except those are not even close to where they should be. But we have them. All right. So instead of doing this dot bounds, I should say, can I get the surface? Okay, so instead of doing that, I think we're just going to do some of this math right away. Update rex, and this is going to say e dot surface dot. I wonder if I can get the size of this canvas. What's on the surface? Excuse me. Let's check the docs and see if we can get anything from the size. Oh, info. Where's that info? args.info. Okay, perfect, perfect. Ah, there we go, height and width. All right, so we're gonna pass with e.info.height. All right, so now inside of here, we will say, are those floats, I'm guessing? Ints. Of course they are. We're just gonna make them a float anyway, because they should auto cast. Width, float, height. All right, so now we're gonna go through and fix all of this. And we don't even need that, because we're just gonna do it based off the canvas. Done. You don't even need to live. All right, so now what we'll do, instead of bounds, I wonder if we even need a bounds thingy. So let's just do width. What? Oh. Okay, so we're going to do that. Bounds.width divided by 2. So we're going to have to go through and redo some math because this stuff's not going to match. So we're fun math, guys. Fun math time. So instead of having a frame, we don't have a frame thing now. We're going to break this up into var x equals padding. And this width thing was divided by 2 again. All right, so var frame width equals mid divided by 2. All right. So x is going to equal padding plus frame width. This frame doesn't exist anymore. Now var all this math is falling apart because it all did not. Let's just undo this for now and see what this is like. All right, so now we're going to say bounds equals new, and we're just going to pass in comma 0, comma in width, height, right? And then let's run that and see what happens, and then maybe we can translate some stuff. Sorry guys, drawing code is not that exciting. But it's a necessary evil. All the math that goes into manually drawing stuff like this. And then while we're at it, let's also do a different rectangle. And this background color, where do I do colors? Fill. Opacity. Okay, that'll give us a different color. Okay. Did it run? Okay, that's still wrong. Put a breakpoint in here. All right. So 68 by 68. Wait, no. Okay, that's a different one. There's a lot of these. Okay, it didn't build. That's looking right. That's what we'd expect. Wow. That messed up. Well, that's not good. If that's going to mess up our album art view, we might not even be able to do this. Oh, excuse me. Why did these ones look... Oh no, that one's messed up too. They're all messed up. That one's now fine. Do you guys see what I'm seeing? What did it do? Look at this album artwork. Granted, that's only going to be visible on some of them. But now this one's fine, and that one was really bad earlier. I wonder if it's like this on device too. That's weird that it flip-flopped. Put that back in there. Alright, might not be doing this in Skia. Yeah, why is... Oh no, they're not all fine. Same album. That one looks fine. This one looks bad. That's bad. I have no idea why that's happening. Something's corrupting the image. It could be... Look at that one! It's blue! It's a black album art! I don't know. Uh, Run this again. This is so crazy. Overlapping Skia should not cause that. Well, I want to keep this around because it's useful, but I don't know what to say. Adding the Skia in there. What if I comment this out? What if it's a blank skia view? What's it do? So tired. Can you stop yawning? Is it just something with how skia? Yeah, if I overlay a skia view, that's it. Overlaying a skia view messes up the artwork sometimes. So weird. All right, well, I like this code, so I want to keep it around. Let's call this one, and now we're just going to do a new one again. Okay, so let's try it in Forms. See what Forms can do. All right, so now we're going to override layout children. We're going to have, hey, thanks for the follow. I didn't see who it is. No muscles. Thank you. All right. Yeah, let's redo this. Let's do it differently. Going crazy. All right, so public level view. What we'll do is here we're going to have frame left view. Double left height. From the old one, I wonder if I have those audio levels. That's all right, we'll do that differently. All right, so okay, we've got that. Let's do so let's build a frame. We're just gonna leave it with the default look and view for right now. Hey, C Sharp, great to see you. Fritz, yes, look what I'm wearing. I've got my shirt on. My jersey came. I'm super excited. All right, so let's add this thing. Dot add left view, and then we'll do the right view. We were doing some tedious stuff. It's been interesting. Okay, so now we get to duplicate our layout code all over again, guys. I'm gonna just borrow it because, yeah. Yes, I'm so glad the jersey came. Really enjoying it. All right, so now instead of doing this, we can, what I do? In with, there we go. Actually, I don't even need this. Ignore that. All right. Math code, laying out things. Did I miss the padding somehow? All right, so we'll do this here. Throw a const to that so we don't have to keep calculating that. All right. Yeah, the fit really did turn out nicely. I'm really glad it came. I was really excited when it showed up. All right, so now we're going to do left view dot layout frame. Right view layout frame. All right. This should now work too, guys. Same exact code. Well, same layout, different thing. So let's throw this in here and see how this overlay looks. Hopefully this doesn't mess up our images like the Skia one did, because that was trippy. Then we have to hook into the actual audio output and make sure that we adjust these levels based off of that. I'm going to be in Ignite, so I'm going to bring my jersey. Are you going to be in Ignite as well? Okay, that looks good. Aside from the little pointers, we're going to ditch the rounding. Let's actually make this a box view. Don't we have a box? I thought we do. Box view. It doesn't have all the ugliness. All right, so now box view. Let's say background color equals color dot white, not wheat. Let's do this for both of these. Let's run that now. Yes, have you played with Comet yet? Have you seen anything? I was tempted to work on Comet, but I've been doing, normally my Wednesday streams are gMusic. This week's been a crazy week at home, so I haven't been able to stream in as many extra streams, but next week I'm going to be working on Comet. I can jump over and show it to you really quick. Yes. Oh, I'm excited for Ignite. I just found out this week I'm going, so. All right, those lines look better. They're offset. It should be higher up though. What am I doing on those heights? Height equals, oh, it's that minus 20. Let's just do that, see what that looks like. Maybe I didn't do something to adjust those properly. All right, I'll jump over and show you Comet really quick. Let me just see how this looks. Comet's fun. I really like Comet. All right, for those who are joining and haven't played with Comet or don't know what Comet is, I think I have a chat command. Oh, no, it's all right. I don't mind showing it. Comet. Yes. All right. Okay, so that, I was just doing my padding wrong. So it should be minus like 10, not 20. We'll deal with that in a second. Okay, so we're just doing tedious layout stuff, so it's kind of interesting. Let's do really quick Comet, guys. So Comet is a UI prototype for building things in C#. Did that? Oh, that crashed. Actually, I have Comet running right here, so I can actually run it from VS Code. Let me choose a running device. Let me go to main page. So Comet looks a little different. It has a function to build the UI, which allows some interesting things. In this case, we have a vertical stack. Oh, I don't have. Never mind. It's not going to work. I just updated Catalina last night, or not yesterday, someday. I don't know. And it totally. I haven't fixed. I'm glad I've duplicated this because I haven't been able to duplicate this until I updated. And that select device doesn't work, so now I can debug and fix that in my extension. So that's kind of exciting. Let me launch it back in Visual Studio. Go Visual Studio. All right, so this is Comet. Comet lets you build UI in a different manner than you're used to seeing things. Oh, not tests. Clip sample 1. We'll start here. Bump my font back up. So Comet has this thing where you do like clip sample 1, it's a view, and it has a body with a vertical stack and an image. And if I launch this, that way we can actually see what's created. It's pretty straightforward. It's all C# for right now. That's the idea, is to do it all from code. A code first UI. So it's a vertical stack with an image inside. And the image has a clip shape, make it a circle, and then an overlay. Oh, I've been playing with it because the color set at fuchsia. The default's white, but I like fuchsia. I play with fuchsia a lot. So let's let this load. Here it goes. All right, simulators launching. Oh, nope, not that simulator. It's going to a new one. All right, here it comes. Go, go simulator. Launch. Do your thing. Any minute now, simulator. You can do it. You can launch. All right, so now the simulator is launching. My app will launch. Get the right one. This one. All right. So let's go into clip sample 1. So clip sample 1, like I said, I've been playing with colors and I changed the color to fuchsia. But if I just type white, you'll notice without me even saving, it instantly updates. And you can start playing with the API and just like comment it out. And I'm not saving. I'm not recompiling. I am just editing my code, and you'll watch this. You'll watch it update instantly based off my C# changes. Which that's the exciting part about Comet is how quickly it is to play with it, to learn what these APIs look like when you're just tweaking these things. And you're like, oh, I want a slightly bigger border, and you're working with your designers to get it right. Just it's nice. It's really nice to just sit there and work on it. And it does have a couple like new things in there. So if I go to like ride the comet. Oh, sorry, that was me showing things off. Right, oh yeah, this is in a weird state right now. I haven't reset my repo. Let's not go to that one. Let's go to button sample. So button sample shows off a new data type I added. It's called state, which allows you to just, what it does is it keeps track of what's being used to build the UI. So in this case, a count, standard hello world, and with a button. So we have a button, and when you click on this button, the value increments. And I was playing with it. Normally this is set to 1, but now we're incrementing by 1s again. And we can change that to whatever. Let's increment by 10s. But being able to like edit your business logic and your code and whatever, it just updates instantly. And sorry, I haven't reset this since my last demo. But you'll see that code, like whatever you want there, and your code's instantly evaluated. That's what makes Comet really fun and really interesting, is that it just works instantly and you can throw new things in there, new text. Hey guys. And as soon as it's valid C#, off it uploads and adjusts. And so yeah, this sample has lots of different things in there, like a credit card view. And when you start doing things with the credit card view has data binding, but you don't even have to think about data binding. Data binding is a thing of the past. It just does it for you. Actually, you'll notice how these entries just auto update, and all I did was type. Yeah, so it's really nice to just be able to, in a pitch, you're just like, here, let me show you this, let me toy with it, and it just updates. So I have this credit card data object, and all I do is I say text card.number. And then I pass that into the entries as well, card.expiration, card.number. And I don't have to explicitly define bindings, I just use the properties. And when you use them, it just magically data binds between the entry and the list view. You don't have to think about anything anymore. You just kind of code and let stuff get out of the way. So yeah, that's the really quick Comet demo. But it's really exciting to be able to see when you start thinking about doing UI, in this case with this report, if it's loading, give it an activity indicator, a spinner. If it's not loading, it just goes through that flow. Okay, well, let's add a button if there are no reports. And then if there are reports, give it a list view. And this thing runs really fast. So let's just do await task.delay. Let's add a 3-second delay in there so you can actually see the delay happen. Now I'm going to click generate report. Added that 3-second delay in there so you can see the spinner, and now we see the data. So having that flow of just go through this, then this, then this based off state, rather than throwing all of your UI elements into the view and then just like dynamically hiding them, you just don't even instantiate it or create it until it's needed. So that's what's really fun with Comet. And animations and stuff, all still, it's still early stages. But it's fun that you've heard about it now. Fritz, I'm glad that it's making its rounds. All right. Yeah, let me close comment. I need to reset my sample. So that way when I go to demo it next, it's not in a funny state. All right, let's get gMusic back up. Yeah, I'm really enjoying Comet. It's been fun. That's what a lot of my streams are lately, is working on Comet. So there will be, if it's interesting you guys, there will be more streams on Comet coming. Let's get gMusic going again. And now that we have that UI drawing, let's get it working. Let's hook it up. We'll tie it into the actual audio so we can see it playing. And then we'll go through and do some dynamic stuff so it only shows up for the currently playing song. All right, so we have this level view, and I don't remember if I ever set up the stuff. So inside the old one, I have this level meter. I have this update level audio states, and it just sets 2 floats. And I don't know if I've done anything on that. That comes from, I don't even remember where that code lives. So we're going to have to jump through here. And it might not exist because I rewrote all of the playback stuff for this rewrite. So playback state changes. It does have something on here for the audio levels. So let's find everything that deals with audio levels. Yeah, like I said, I'm glad that it's been making the rounds. I'm glad you heard about it. It's kind of exciting. All right. Okay, so this is what we have. We have a notification when the visualizer updates. And was I listening to that on this other one? All right, so yes, we set up the notification stuff to listen to that. Hey, there we go. All right, so if it updates, set up the notifications. If not, remove it. So we're going to just copy some of this because why not? All right, so level view. Let's throw some of this stuff in here. Throw the notification manager in here. We should get this working pretty easy. All right, if super view, right, this thing in the old one got dynamically added or removed. We may do that. All right, so for now, let's go copy this audio state thing again. And we'll put this right here. And this code is not going to be valid because it's for iOS specific, not Xamarin.Forms, but it might work. All right, playback. Native player does not work anymore. Dot current, no, dot player. There we go. I renamed it to current time in seconds. All right, and execute that. Perfect. 0. This dot invalidate layout. All right, that actually wasn't too bad. All right, and dot player dot audio levels. And for now, we're just going to set up this notification just because. And now we need to decide how we want to handle that dynamically adding it or removing it based on if it's the current one or what. I'm not sure how we're going to do that yet. Haven't thought through that. Actually, I'm going to have to go refill my water because I am out and I am thirsty. And let's close some simulators. We don't need this Pro one anymore. All right, so let's look at these 2 things. This is the old app. This is the new one. Okay, why is one of them there? I'm going to press play. All right, something's not working. Let's put some breakpoints in here, and it's blaring music. Let me turn that down. Audio levels. All right, audio levels are working. Why is available height 404? Oh, right. Guys, my old demo code is still there. Let's stop and start that again. We put that in there where we overrode the heights, that way we could see something. Why do we only see one? We're seeing two earlier. All right, well, this builds. I'm going to AFK for just 2 seconds and go refill my water bottle because I'm really thirsty. Didn't mean to mute my mic. We're back, right? And you can hear me. Yes. All right. So let's press play. And now the bar's gone. All right. There's lots of them updating. We're getting somewhere. But why is there only one? That's pretty good. Could be smoother. That's pretty good. I'm not against that. Let's figure out why there's only one though. 'Cause that's kind of funny. All right. So this first one, x is 13, x is 19. Maybe there's not enough spacing between them. Try that again. All right. No, there's just the one. That is interesting because we had two before we hooked it up. I don't know where the other one went. It's kind of fun seeing that work though. Hmm. Now I'm actually curious. I know it's going to be broken, but we're going to do this really quick. I'm going to bring the Skia one back because I want to see the Skia one work. And then right here, All right, and then right here we'll say that back. This, it was, don't remember the name of that. It was something down here. Invalidate surface. All right, so now I'm just wondering if this is smoother, even though it's bad. And then let's bring, oh, I need to do this notification stuff. We're gonna put this in here. Do that. And let's just run this one. See how this one looks. I think that this one should update faster since it's, I don't know how it's translating over the stream. Should be pretty good, but it should be faster, even though it's causing those weird artifacts. I just want to see what it looks like. All right, hey, and we're getting both squares. Let me fix that again. All right, I'm gonna close my office door. Someone just got home. Kids get loud quick. All right, so let's run this now and see how this works. Here it goes. All right. It's not clearing. Maybe that's my problem. Maybe I need to clear. Let's do this. Maybe I didn't call clear, and maybe that's what's causing all of our artifacts. That could be good. Maybe we'll be able to use the Skia one anyway. Hey! That was it! I just wasn't calling clear. Sweet! Skia's back! I like it. That's actually awesome. I really enjoy that. Especially since that's actual to the music. It's not faked. It's the real volume levels for each track. All right. Skia's fixed. Good to know. Clear, or else you're gonna corrupt your images. All right. Well, this code is still good. Kind of. I don't know. Now I'm gonna kill. I wonder if I should leave it around for posterity's sake. Maybe we'll call this one Forms 1 instead of old. All right. Now, remove the comment because that one actually looks great now. Really like it. I might actually increase that though by like 6 or... Actually, let's, instead of making this a const, let's play with this and say in width divided by like 10. I have no idea what that'll do, but that might give us a better padding, or maybe we'll do like 8. I like all the math-based layout. That way things just look right regardless of dimension or where I'm using it. I still want them to be close. It's too big. Maybe that's not. That actually, I like them a little bit closer. We can make them a little bit wider too. see if that looks a little bit better, a little bit wider. And then stop and start again because I tweaked that variable. Like I said, this math stuff's kind of boring and I apologize, but it needs done. But it does. I like it. I mean, doing it this way makes things look really nice. And then what we're also going to do is throw a background on there. You'll notice that this one is dimmed out. Ooh, I really messed that up. What did I do? There's that 1.5 really messed things up. We'll just go with that, see how this looks. We'll probably go with that. Now I have to figure out how to dynamically determine whether this should be added or not. Maybe, I'm trying to have an idea. Yeah, I have an idea. Let's try this. First, make sure this looks good. Yeah, that looks good. It's bigger than the old one. What do you guys think? Do you guys like the fatter one or the skinnier one? Anyone have thoughts? A couple of people watching. I have 3 songs playing right now. It's too much. Too much. No one has thoughts? Fat or skinny? We'll just go with the fat for now then. Looking pretty good. And that padding adjusting is good. We're not going to ever have it on this screen. That screen doesn't get it. It's just for the cells. Yeah, okay. That one should have it too, though. All right. Music overload. All right, now that that's going, let's do the dynamic stuff. So I think what we'll do, let's go into our data objects and let's look at song. What we can do, I wonder if we can data bind to a static. Because if so, we can do something tricky. No, that wouldn't do the notification. Hmm. So what I did on the old stuff was we have this view, the media item view, not in here. The old thing had inside that cell, this media item cell, because it's the only place that that's actually used really. I can use it in a little mini album art stuff too. But right here, when these things appear and disappear, do we have that? Override on appearing and override on disappearing. Okay. So then what these would do though, notification manager dot share dot current song changed. This is what we're gonna do. Okay. And then on disappearing, we'll subtract that puppy. Now we know when the current song changes. So when the current song changes, we can tell the artwork, this guy, public void update we'll say Boolean is all right. So we need to do a couple different things. So we'll say if else do that. All right. So now if it's visible, so now if level not equal to it's not equal to null, return. All right, and the same thing if level view equals null, return. All right, and liking that. Now let's go back to our cell, and we're also going to have to say just thinking. All right. So let's do so we'll do this. Now we'll say so now we can just do this here. All right, and then we're also going to do it here. If song equals null, Hey, thanks for the follow, BitBit101. All right, so now we'll say var is visible equals song equals what is it? There is playback manager dot share dot current song. Thought there was a current song. There we go. All right, so now we can just say image dot level update level meter is visible. Perfect. All right, so now this should hopefully be working right. Now let's jump into our update level meter because we did not finish all this. And we are not going to set that by default now. That goes away. All right. Now inside of here, did I make that? Is there not dispose on views? No, sorry, public. All right, so now what we'll do, oh, don't lock up on me. I'm coding. All right, it died. Let's hope I didn't lose anything. It's all right if I did. All right, so let's reload this back up. So close. So close. All right, so where were we now? We were on this view. Update level meter. All right. Level view dot remove notification. Level view dot equals null. All right. That should be it. Let's try it. Super exciting. We should have a level meter. I don't know if I actually finished audio playback on Android yet. No, I did. The base stuff works. Never mind. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Question mark. There we go. If this works, I'll probably be done for the day because this was really exciting. Happy to get this working. Oh, I noticed I never updated my topic for today. It's been comment the entire time. All right, so nothing has it. Let's press play on A New Hope. Aw, sad. Let's figure out what's going on. Actually, we'll go to album view. Here we go. Let's go into here. All right, that's good. Why did I not get the A New Hope? Because A New Hope is the currently playing song. All right, so that's in here. All right, so let's do some fancy debugging. Let's go to our breakpoint view. We're going to edit the breakpoint, and we're going to say not hit count. All right, we are going to say song.title or name contains A New Hope. We'll just go with the new. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, it did that time. All right, is visible is false. Current song. Well, how do those not equal each other? I overrode, at least on the old ones. So let's go to data object stuff. I could have sworn this thing No, maybe did I do it in songs at least? All right. Old stuff had this. I know it did. All right, well, this is an easy fix. Media item base. Could have sworn I overrode. OBJ as media item base. If item equals null, return false. Return item dot ID equals obj dot ID. Oh no, sorry. Throw that in there just for good measure. All right. Let's see if that fixes it. I sworn I did that with the equatable stuff already. I can't remember. Do I have to override anything else to make that equatable? Oh, I need to override get hash code too. Let's stop that really quick. We're just gonna do. All right. All right, let's do that. Just to make sure that fires. Actually, disable all. Something's locking up. See what this gives us. This should now make that work. This even firing? All right, so let's go to run it again. Let's hope this works. I'm also shocked why that's not the same data object anyway. All right, so equatable stuff's happening there. Hey, that worked! Here's your letter. Check it out. That's awesome. And I'll probably just throw it to that one always. Yeah, that's really exciting. It actually worked. And then also, if I go here, oh, see, it's in that one too. Although that's supposed to scroll to that. I haven't done any of the scrolling on that yet. Alright, let's do one last thing to this thing because it's so close yet so far. Alright, level view. We're going to add one more rectangle in there. We are going to... Let's do void. And, let's also say... This comes off of that. SK image info. So we know the size. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take this and this, and we don't need the frame because we're not doing that. And the rectangle, I can just pass the rect in like we were doing before. SK rect, rect. And let's grab that color. We don't need the frame. We're going to go over and we're going to take this one. e.info.width. I could have... I like it. I like it. All right, so let's run that again. And now that should dim out the current album, as long as that alpha is good. I have it at like 25. Because you'll notice, compare the two. All right, so let's press play. Oh, we're on Here's Your Letter. It is dimmed. Just not enough. Okay. So 63, let's put it like... Actually, let's check the old one. What was the background? Background color is clear. Maybe I didn't do the dimming here. Let's put it at like 125. It's not, no, let's go it's at a 255. Yeah, 150. Let's try that. Oh, build canceled. Run. I think this will be good. I think we'll go with that for now. Maybe half is even too much. All right, yeah, that looks good. I like that. So this one has that black border. The old one does not. The black border makes it stand out more. And they're fatter. Because this one's like so subtle. That might be too much. I don't even know if I need to fade it with the borders. I added the fade because you couldn't always see it. Okay, too much music playing in my head. Oh, the black lines are always there. That's interesting. Hmm. I'm unsure. Maybe I'll make that like a gray instead of a black. Okay, pause all this music. Too much music. Fill frame. Both like 180. And then I'm done tweaking. Tweaking too much. But yes, either way, this is looking good. I'm really happy where I'm at. Let's commit this stuff in there. Um, now works with Skia and only is visible on. What's it only visible on? Oh, right. The current song cells. I, I do wonder if it should show up here over that. I'm unsure. Maybe, maybe not. Let's press play. Yeah, that looks better, not so harsh. All right. Woohoo! Exciting! So exciting! Well, thank you guys for hanging out with me today. It's a fun stream, kind of random, did some weird things. But we got Skia stuff drawing, right? And we have nice little pretty level meters now. So nice. I like it. Works well. And we didn't try it on Android, but it should work just fine on Android because it's Skia. All right. Well, thank you, everyone. I'm going to end my stream here. Yeah, I'll be streaming. I don't know. I might not stream more this week. If not, I'll definitely stream next week. This week's kind of hectic. But maybe next week I'll be back and streaming more. Definitely on Wednesday, but maybe some extra ones. Thanks, guys. And where's my end stream button? I'll see you guys later. Bye.